I'm celebrating Elvira's new cookbook with a Mistress of the Dark Tomato Confit, sultry and slow simmered to a sinful perfection. Hi there everybody, I'm Scott. Welcome to my time machine kitchen. Today the time machine is set to 1980 something because I am honoring the Mistress of the Dark. Yes, I am talking about Elvira, and I say she's an 80s icon, but just like a vampire, she's never really gone away. And nothing proves that more than her brand new cookbook. So excited to get into this. We'll chat a lot about it in just a few minutes. But first, I want to make an Elvira Mistress of the Dark Tomato Confit. And of course, it starts with some very special tomatoes. I dedicated my garden this summer to Elvira, and the star was this plant, which sprung to life these black and crimson red cherry tomatoes. They're called midnight snacks, and they're perfect for my Elvira-themed recipe. These little things are sweet and absolutely bursting with tomato flavor. So when I started to try and think of a recipe that I could use them in, I wanted something that would keep the integrity of the tomato because I think that they are absolute stunners. I also think Miss Elvira is a stunner herself, but a tomato confit will do just that. We're gonna cook these things low and slow in olive oil, and they will actually keep their shape and their color. Speaking of keeping in shape, have you seen Elvira lately? This lady must be up to some serious witchcraft because she really has not changed throughout the years. Find a sweet and spooky baking dish and throw in a bunch of midnight snack tomatoes. Just one layer though. If there are a few stackers, that'll be fine. And I don't want to keep all the vampires away, so only 2 to 3 cloves of garlic for me, chopped into chunks. Here's my favorite part. Glug in a lot of extra virgin olive oil. Some confit recipes call for you to submerge the tomatoes in oil, but I think it comes out just as yummy if it's a shallow pool. Dust with a little salt and then whatever herbs you want. I'm growing lemon, thyme, basil, and rosemary in my garden, so that's exactly what I'm using. Check out this dark purple basil. Am I on theme or what? By the way, if you're liking this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Now take a moment to admire your work. It looks great just like this, don't you think? But we do need to toss everything around just a little bit. Obviously, I'm trying to honor Elvira with the midnight snack tomatoes and the purple basil, but you can use whatever cherry tomatoes and basil you can find. Into a 300-degree oven for 90 minutes. I'm pretty sure most of you know who Elvira is, otherwise you wouldn't have clicked on this video, but just in case, in a nutshell, she burst into our lives more than 45 years ago as a TV host introducing horror movies. She parlayed that local TV station gig into commercials, TV shows, movies, books, and of course cookbooks. Now this cookbook from hell is brand new and I just picked it up, so I've only had a chance to kind of thumb through the recipes. And while my Mistress of the Dark Tomato Confit is not in here, I do think it pairs perfectly with some of her very creative recipes. I can totally imagine this atop her swamp monster frittata or the toxic waste mac and cheese. Now when you pull this beauty out of the oven, let it cool down before serving. Elvira's got a bat out of hell hummus recipe that looks so amazing, and paired with my Mistress of the Dark Confit, mwah, vampire's kiss. The easiest way though to eat this is to smear some Boursin cheese onto a piece of toast, then the tomatoes, and you're all set for hors d'oeuvres for your Halloween party. You can store the tomatoes and the oil together in the fridge, or what I would do is actually separate them, and then you can use this unbelievably tasty oil for cooking, or my favorite thing to do is actually to make an oil and vinegar dressing for your salads. Unbelievable. Okay, so I want to try it first on this little cheese, little baguette here. The tomatoes are sweet. It is like the most concentrated tomato flavor you've ever had. Oh, and it really does justice to these really beautiful tomatoes. So good. Oh my God. I would say her most famous recipe is her adraka casserole from her first movie. Now that recipe is in this book, but I do have my own recipe for adraka casserole. It is so yummy, it's vegan, and it's right here on my YouTube channel. So go check that out, make this confit, maybe go check out Elvira's new book too. And let me say, you are always welcome here in my time machine kitchen. Thank you for spending some time with me today. Go check out all the other videos on my YouTube channel and have a great Halloween spooky season.